Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm back. Hey, y'all. What's going on? The family's in the house. What's going on? What's going on? It's been a little time, but I'm back. Welcome, everybody, one more time to the Big Time Show podcast that is being seen and heard live everywhere on Podbean. Hello to the Podbean family. It has been a little while. I talked to you guys just the other day, telling you what's getting ready to go on with my Podbean family. Hello to everybody on Facebook. Hello to everybody on YouTube. To the Spotlight Sports Network, the second home of the Big Time Show podcast. Hello to Twitter and to Twitch and to all of the podcast platforms that the replay of this show will be on. So hello to you on Spotify and Pandora and all the Google podcasts. Hello to everybody. It's been a minute. Most of you know what went down. My mother passed. As you know by now, if you've been following me, you know that story. Her mama's gone home to be with the Lord. We just had her homegoing celebration on just last week, right here, right around this time here, last week. It's amazing how life can change, and we had that. I had to eulogize her. Some of you are aware that I am an assistant pastor. Most of you, some of you know me as Bishop Brooks, which I am, and I had to eulogize my mother last week. Very strange feeling, and needless to say, I appreciate all of your prayers. I appreciate all of you guys who inboxed me and checked on me, and y'all, a lot of you guys are like family, because we've been on this Cowboy, Laker, whatever else, road for a minute together. And so you guys are almost kind of like family. So I appreciate you guys, all your prayers, your support, the inboxes, the texts, and all of that stuff. I appreciate all of that. So thank you for listening to praying for my family, my sister, all of my mother's grandchildren. Thank you. Our spouses, my sister's spouse, Andre, and to my wife, Lori. Hey, just thank you, all of you for that. In the meantime, I don't have to explain this to you, but forgive me. I didn't have the energy or didn't want to talk too much. So I apologize. Well, I don't apologize, but I had to be away from you guys for a little bit. But I'm back. This is like therapy for me. So let me put some therapy on myself, and I hope you guys will help me as we talk what I want to talk about today. And that, of course, is what else? Y'all know the Dallas Cowboys today. I already know. I got something to say. Cause I might as well just go and get into it. Well, first of all, let me say this before I go into my tirade. Hello to who is that? I can't pronounce that name on Podbean, but thank you for popping in. Miss Ty's in the house. Thank you. What's going on? Who's on this? I got to speak to everybody. Let me see. Hey, oh my goodness, my family. Wendy. Yeah. Hey, Wendy. E. Cush, my guy. Michael Evans, my cousin Gerald. Yeah. We all into those that just are looking, but you ain't spoke to me. Look, we're gonna have to have a rule. We're gonna have to have a rule. When you come into the house, at least say hey, because I like to recognize Michael Rogers. I see you, man. I like to recognize people who come in to hang with me. You know, you might not stay long, but at least say hey. Don't come in just. And to all of you guys who just looking at me right now and ain't clicked in, I see y'all. Hey. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up, Shane? Shane in the house. What's going on? Listen, I come back now just because I want to get this straight, y'all. I just want to get this straight. I want to get this straight. All right. I want to get this straight, y'all. Okay? Just because I wasn't on here live does not mean that I was not looking. Let's get that straight. Let me get the crowd to clap a little bit for that. I saw everything. I saw it all. I saw what the Cowboys were doing. I saw the free agents that were signed, the undrafted free. I saw all of it. I saw it all. I saw y'all commenting. I saw a lot of y'all commenting in certain groups. I saw certain a lot. You all know I'm about it. Let me see. I'm not exaggerating. I am in at least 15 Cowboy groups. So there's nothing that got past me because y'all made sure y'all reported it. That's the first thing. Then I looked at the Cowboys website and listened to some of their stuff. You know, blogging the boys and all that kind of stuff. I saw it all. I saw it all. I heard it all. And all of this is the time I thought that my Cowboy family would have learned by now to calm down. Y'all. I stayed away from y'all, and I'm gonna take this. As part of my fault. I'm just gonna go and tell y'all about that. I am going to I'm gonna take some of this blame. Cause see, usually what happens is, at least since I've been with y'all, usually what happens is once I see everybody start getting crazy, it usually be me that calm everybody down. Okay, Karan. Everybody start breaking down players, and he run a 4-2, and he got great hands, and all that kind of stuff. Then you start talking about Jared Jones this, Stephen Jones this, Coach McCarthy this, Dan Quinn this, and all of that. And it usually had to be me to come in here and say, everybody calm down. Why do we need to calm down, y'all? It's simple. Because we done seen all this before. Will y'all calm down, please? Before one of y'all, before one of y'all have a conniption. Yeah. I'm back, y'all. Here I come. Y'all been waiting. I'm sorry. Hey, Bruce, Karam, I see. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I saw y'all just going off the deep end. I got a couple examples. Look, I let all my brothers do what they do, and they do an awesome job. My brother, Boss Cowboy, who prayed for my family on his show, and Law Nation and all those guys prayed for me, and did a moment of silence for my mother. I appreciate y'all guys. I appreciate y'all. West Coast send me a message and all that. I appreciate him too. Thank you so much. But y'all need to calm down too. Let me just go on. I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. Boss, OC, I love you. Y'all know I love you. Y'all need to calm down too. See, look, y'all need the real voice of reason to come on back in. I'm here now. I'm here. West Coast, calm down. Before one of us, look, the public needs us, okay? Calm down. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. I'm gonna tell you why. This is why y'all need to calm down, okay? I got a couple things, then I got to leave y'all alone because I gotta go somewhere, okay? Let me tell y'all why y'all need to calm down. All right. Here's number one. Just simple thing. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you, man. Joe, thank you for popping in on me. Listen, this why, look, all y'all that's here, don't leave quite yet until I tell you why you need to calm down. If you're a Cowboy fan. Now, if you want these Cowboy haters, you know, I already know what you're gonna do, okay? I know what you're gonna do, all right? So I ain't worried about that. This number one, let everybody say number one. Come on, type that in. I'm back, y'all. I need to see who in here. Come on, kid. Come on here. Come on here. Number one. Everybody shout number one. Put hashtag number one. I'm hyped, y'all. It's been a while. I'm hyped. I'm back. I need this, y'all. Thank y'all for helping me with therapy right now. Therapy, you know, but you know, I'm back now. Here we go. Number one. Hashtag number one. Y'all ain't put it down. What y'all waiting on? What y'all waiting on? Okay, I don't worry about you. Maybe y'all. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Hashtag number one. Here it is. See, some simple stuff y'all going crazy over, but y'all done forgot. Number one. Why y'all going crazy over Ezekiel Elliott in an Instagram, Facebook video showing that he running 22 miles an hour? Why y'all hype about that? Let me ask y'all this question. Didn't y'all see that last offseason? Y'all remember the video where Zeke was running against the air? The air, yeah. When he was bouncing around, making them sharp cuts, and everybody said, oh my God, Ezekiel looked like he did at Ohio State. He looked so great. He running against the air. Okay? Running against the air. I'm gonna say it one more time. He running against the air. And everybody went crazy back then. And now y'all repeating the same, mistake that you did last season. Will y'all calm down? Cause Ezekiel Elliott running against the air and he making all these sharp cuts and grunting and hollering and look, calm down, y'all. Huh? Will y'all calm down? Y'all know what Ezekiel, look, have you seen him run for 22 miles an hour? Listen to me. 22 miles an hour since he been at Ohio State. Y'all acting like he Tony Pollard. Now Tony Pollard can run like that. Huh? Will y'all calm down? I'm sorry to bust y'all bubble. Some of y'all getting hyped. Oh, Ziggy, his beard looks shorter because his face done slimmed up. Man, please. Please, y'all. Will y'all stop? Huh? Y'all need to look, and some of y'all on here, y'all already feel me because some of y'all part of the family. Y'all know but y'all may need to pass this on, please. Why y'all so hyped? Why? Hey, Tullian, why y'all so hyped? Why y'all so hyped? Zeke running, oh my God. He running against the air. See, Zeke's problem ain't when he running against the air. His problem now is, yeah, Gerald, I'm back. Here I go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got to calm everybody down. When have you seen Zeke run like that in the last game? Lord have mercy. See, everybody look good in shorts. Huh? No, see, they're one of the haters there. See? We need to calm down. Everybody's an All-American in shorts. You understand? In football now. In football, everybody is all NFL. First team. All pro in shorts. In shorts, yeah. Yeah, in shorts. Yeah. This ain't flag football though, y'all. See, Zeke Elliott problem is when he put the pads on these last few years. And partly I'm technically wrong there as well. Huh? Yeah. Don't worry about it. Everybody need to tell her I'm back, y'all. I'm here. I love the Cowboys. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I love them. But they're giving me the right to go on, calm y'all down. Because see, I feel your expectations rising. And we've been here before. And y'all got hype. I read it all. My phone was just blowing up. I had to put the thing on mute. I did, because I was looking at, man, y'all see Zeke. Oh, he look ready to eat. He look ready to eat now. Man, please. He did that last year. All that cutting and hollering and oh, y'all saw the video. Y'all saw it. The only thing that I would give credit when it came to the video is this. If you want some positivity, I'll give it to you. Here it is. We now know that his knee is healed. How about that? So you can't run 22 miles an hour. That's what he ran. Ooh, okay, good. If he ran that, you can't do that with a messed up MCL. So if you want some positive out of that, let me mend y'all balloons back, let me mend y'all balloons back, just a little bit. Okay, his knee must be right. Okay, his knee. See, by the way, y'all, the chat group, Cedric Morris is a diehard San Francisco 49er fan and a devoted hater of the Dallas Cowboys. I feel the same way. It's vice versa. I'm a devoted Cowboy fan and a certified hater of the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, so he's a true 49er fan because he don't like the Cowboys. But and you can see by his comment coming in, you see what he's saying. You know, but that's my brother. That's my little brother. Known him almost 25, 30 years. I'm going to let him get away with it because I love him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I exactly see it. I love him. You know, I love him. I love my little brother there. So I ain't going to mess with him right now. But let's just say this. I don't want y'all. I don't want y'all to get too hype because we seen it. And I'm going to tell y'all the real reason why. Yeah. Shane brings up a great point right there. Thank you, Shane. Look, y'all read that right there. Y'all see that. Read Shane. Shane I couldn't have said it better myself. Zeke is older. His tires are losing tread, like y'all know he is. Come on, y'all. Y'all act like this. Look, some of y'all act like this the dude that just got drafted out of Ohio State. No. Ezekiel Elliott tread on the tires is going down. That does not mean that he's not productive. Please don't get me wrong. He is productive. But he ain't Tony Pollard. And I'm saying that to say I'm just talking speed-wise. I ain't talking about skill-wise. I'm talking about speed. Y'all got so hyped when McCarthy came out and said he ran, I don't know, but he ran up 22 miles an hour. Oh, y'all, I said, oh my God, he ready to eat. He ready to eat. Zeke ready to eat. Zeke, look. How many times do we got to go through this? Can y'all calm down? Please. Can you calm down? I got sad. Okay, I'm done with that one. Okay, because I'm gonna have to leave y'all in a minute. Listen, number 2. Y'all gonna put it in number 2. Y'all gonna put it in with number 2. Number 2. I got some bad news. I saw some bad news while I was down. Why I wasn't with y'all. I saw some bad news. I did. I saw some bad news because unfortunately I've been, riding with the Cowboys for such a long time. Things are almost kind of like predictable. Like this one. Did y'all peep out of the Cowboy Palace? Did y'all go over there and peep over there in Green Bay? Did y'all see the cornerback, Mr. Alexander, and what he signed? Did y'all see that? I know we so trained for Cowboy business, but every now and then you got to peep out the window and look at the other neighborhood sometime, and just see, because some of that stuff is going to affect your home. Did y'all see what that cornerback signed for? Just in case you don't know, he getting over $20 million a year. $20 million a year. Guess what he was, y'all? He was a he was a second team, if I'm not mistaken, All-Pro. Coach Price, I see you. I think he was second team All-Pro. He got $20 million a year for Green Bay. He did. Notice I said second team, if I'm not mistaken. Second team All-Pro. Got $20 million a year contract. Green Bay paid it. Won't pay it. Yeah. He got paid. And some of y'all are wondering, why did I say that's number 2? Well, you already know where I'm going. Because if Alexander got $20 million a year, ladies and gentlemen, what in the world do you think Mr. Lord have mercy himself, Trayvon Diggs, is going to be asking for? Now, you may be saying, you already know the answer. He going to want more. He going to want to be the highest paid when his time come up. And if he had anywhere close to the year, he ain't got to have 12 interceptions this year. If he just had, if Diggs is a Pro Bowler, he ain't got to be All Pro, which he probably still will be. He can just be a Pro Bowl this year. And right then and there, his time is coming, y'all. If it ain't coming next year, the holdout is. Oh yeah. And he gonna want what my man Alexander over in Green Bay got. Yes, he is. Y'all know it. Now, couple that now with a scenario that happened just a few years ago. We had another cornerback who got voted in second team All-Pro. It's the Byron Jones. Y'all remember him? He made the Pro Bowl. He was voted second team All-Pro. And it was time for his contract to come up. And I ain't got to go through all the red tape. You know what happened. He's not in Dallas, is he? Why is that? Because our beloved brother Stephen Jones, did not want to pay him because the excuse was that, hey, he can cover, but we need turnover. We need the picks. And Byron Jones, as you know, went to Miami and got a humongous payday. Which leads to this question right here, y'all. You know Diggs is probably going to be at least a minimum of Pro Bowler next year. You know that. Barring injury, of course. Y'all trust Stephen Jones? Really? Huh? Y'all really trust? Cause like I just said, if Alexander got 20 a year, Oh, Diggs gonna ask for at least 21. Hello. We know how tight Steven is, right? Have y'all forgot? Will y'all calm down? Do you really believe? Do you really believe? Remember, this is the same guy now that kind of took the value out of Amari Cooper. Asking him to take a pay cut. No, they ain't even cut him. They just went and traded. And Amari getting 20 a year. And he was productive. Anytime a man requires 2 men on defense, anytime a man commands a double team, that's called production. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let him go. Right? Okay. Y'all keep thinking. I agree. I didn't think that I wasn't a coach. I see you. I agree. However, he was an all-pro. That's the only thing I'm saying. There's really no comparison between Diggs, Byron Jones. The argument could be made that Byron Jones probably is a better cover cornerback than Trayvon. There could be an argument there because Byron Jones can cover. However, there is no argument when it comes to turnovers. We all know that Diggs flat out it ain't even worth talking about. However, he was second team All-Pro. He was lockdown cover. And we know how tight Stephen Jones is. The stars that command that type of money, history shows that they don't be in Dallas. Yeah, that's all I know. You can go down, the list is way too long, other than Ezekiel and Dak. I ain't counting Martin. See, the Cowboys don't have a problem paying offensive linemen. We'll pay Travis Frederick, we'll pay Zach Martin, we'll pay Lyle Collins, we'll pay Tyron Smith. We'll pay those guys. It wasn't even a fight. Those guys got paid. Every other skill position had to go through something. Every other skill position had to go through something. I'm serious. So I agree, Coach. He hadn't been. But when he left Dallas, that's what put him in position to get that gigantic contract. Well, I didn't want him to get paid myself. I'm just going through what the history of the Dallas Cowboys are. We don't pay the guys that we're supposed to get paid, or they end up leaving. When it's time to get paid, the only one that I done seen survive in the last few years is Dak and Ezekiel Elliott. That's it. That's it. That's all I done seen. Other than the lineman. Other than Lyle Collins, that he got paid. Okay. Other than, I haven't seen it. Huh? I'm just telling you. It's gonna be interesting. Cause if Diggs just have any type of year, I'm sorry, I didn't do my homework on that. I don't know what his contract is. I don't know if he got one more year or another year after that, but you can rest assured, if he have any type of year, I can see him holding out. Schultz got the franchise tag, Coach. Even with that, I agree with you. I don't even know why they franchise him. But anyway. Say. Coach said, Shane said, let me throw out something. Do you think Cowboys are saving money for the next head coach? No. They already got him on the sideline. Let me go there now. Thank you. Shane, you in my head. I ain't talked to y'all since the schedule came out, but who said we had the easiest schedule? Where that come from? Huh? What? Did y'all by now y'all done memorized the schedule? What? Easy. Hello. I've been telling y'all. I'm finna say it again. Look. What? Brady. Game 1. I don't care if it's at home. Brady. What? The Bengals? What? Huh? Who said we had the easy schedule? Good Lord of mercy. I mean, come on now. Let me tell y'all what's getting ready to happen. I told y'all this a long time ago. See, the Cowboys already know something because they saw it last year. They saw Quinn take over in the middle of the season. The relationship is there with the players. I'm saying it to say this, y'all. I told y'all this earlier. I don't have nothing really to stand on but just my gut. I didn't read this nowhere. I didn't learn. Let me tell y'all, if the Cowboys get off to a slow start next year, I'm trying to tell y'all, Mr. McCarthy may be out the door. I'm telling y'all that. Because they're already kind of saying it. This is still a very talented team. This is we have much depth. We got this. We're loaded here. We believe this. We believe they already slowly but surely setting it up. I'm telling y'all, you let the Cowboys start off at what? 2-4. Watch what happens. That seat gonna be so hot. that head coaching seat is gonna be so hot. You let the Cowboys get out to a slow start. You let them first 2 games, for instance, you let us start off at 0-2, losing to the Bucs and Cincinnati. Watch how the seat turn up. Cause McCarthy been there long enough now. He done had this roster. He done won games. He done won the division championship. They gonna flip it on him. Gonna say, hey, we don't want to keep going down the same road. We need a coach that's gonna get us past over the top. You let that thing start off slow. Watch what happens, y'all. I'm already saying it. They got 2 head coaches on there because, as somebody just said in the chat, the ultimate goal is to let Kellen Moore coach the team. I'm gonna get to him in a minute. Huh? I'm just thank you, Shane, for that. Let me go to this. Y'all put down number 3. Here come number 3. Tell y'all why y'all need to stop getting so hyped. Just stop it. Stop it, y'all. Stop it. Number 3. I read somewhere just now, I think I read it yesterday, that the Dallas Cowboys have the number one ranked team when it comes to undrafted free agents. Why are y'all so hype about that? Cause I saw it in the chat. I told you I'm in about. Look. I know at least it's 13. It might be right at 15. I know it's minimum 13 Cowboy groups. Why y'all getting hyped over saying that the Dallas Cowboys, y'all fall into the trap again? Undrafted free agents. Why y'all hype about that when you already know, ladies and gentlemen, they are not gonna make the team. It's only gonna be 1 or 2 of them that's gonna make the team. Why y'all hype about that? If you hype about them making the practice squad, go ahead. If you hype about them making the practice squad, go ahead. I ain't got no problem. If you hype about one of them being perhaps on our special teams, go ahead. I'm not trying to minimize special teams. I'd be a fool to do that because you got to have that to win ball games. I'm not going to do that. But why y'all hype about the Cowboys having? That was almost as crazy as seeing Ezekiel Elliott run against the air, screaming and grunting and hollering and all that kind of stuff. Why y'all hype about stuff that you already know? Oh Lord, I'm not. Thank you, Bruce. I see you comment there. I'm coming. Y'all act like y'all already know what I'm gonna talk about. Okay, that's fine. I like that comment right there, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna put it up there just so I can remember where I'm going with it. Okay, I'm happy. I don't know why y'all so hype about that. Why y'all hype about that? Why? Not John Ridgeway, but why y'all hype about undrafted free agents? They'll be playing somewhere else after you start cutting folks. Y'all know that. Well, y'all calm down. Please. Please calm down. Y'all killing me. Wendy said, because we obviously insane just waiting on Mr. Chambers. That's Wendy, perfect statement. And I'm going to tell you why. Just hang on for a second. Then I'm going to get ready to get out of here. What's up, Key in the building? I see you. Why y'all so hype? Why? Huh? Tony Romo was, he definitely was. I'm not even going to argue with you on that. I'm not even about to argue I'm not going to argue with you on that. But that's a rarity. That was Tony Romo getting to the place where he was. Actually, you could do a movie about Romo, to be honest with you, because he was rare. It's not too many undrafted guys like that. Coach said I push back on the big because 35% of NFL rosters undrafted free agents. At least 5 of this group will make the team. I said it'd be just a little bit, Coach. I mean, most of them might make the practice squad. You might get. Yeah, I'm gonna go less than 5. I'm gonna say about 3. That's what I'm gonna say. About 3. Yeah. Tony Romo was an exception to every rule. No, please show me an undrafted other, guys like him. And I'm not comparing Tony Romo to Kurt Warner, but Kurt Warner is the ultimate story. I mean, from undrafted to the Hall of Fame. I mean, that don't happen. That really don't. It don't. You don't. The guys like Warner and Romo rarely get the opportunity. Tony Romo earned his way to become a starter and to get all the yards. I mean, he really was compared to what he was. He really was. It's really it's strange. He's rare. Kurt Warner is the ultimate story. I mean, forget MVP and Super Bowl champion. This man walked straight into the Hall of Fame. So, I mean, good Lord. Undrafted. Come on now. You can't find too many guys like this. So, they're rare. But some of these guys, and I'm calling, some of these guys have skill set. We just signed a cornerback, I think yesterday or the day before, who run a 4.2 from Kentucky. I forgot his name, but run a 4.2. I think he's 6'2". Cornerback, run a 4.2. Oh my God, we can use somebody like that because he can go play special teams. Oh yes, sir. He can be our gunner. And I saw that one. I said, interesting. 36-inch. I thought that's what I saw. 36 or 37-inch vertical jump. 6'2", corner, run a 4.3. whoa, skills are there. I mean, good Lord, I can see him. I ain't got no problem with it. All right, let me keep going. I like that, coach. We ain't got to say nothing about Terrence Steele. Well, he I'm going on record now. Steele might be in position to make a Pro Bowl this year. So I'm saying guys like that, it's rare. I ain't say it can't happen. It's rare. It's just rare. Steele is one of those guys. I believe he got a chance to make the Pro Bowl this year. I do. I'm just saying. Now, let me go back to this, and then I'm going to hurry on and close this thing out. This is the reason why y'all don't need to get hyped. One thing about my brothers in this little podcast community, my guy Boss, Cowboy, OC, Law, Big Game, James, West Coast, they do an excellent job at really giving y'all 100% breakdown and content. I love it. I do it sometimes, but I pretty much go with fan perspective. That's what I like to do. I love the draft that everybody did. The podcast shows. I love that. I did a little something here myself. Okay, I loved all that where you pretty much dissected all the players that were drafted. We know the measurables. We know how fast they are. We know how many times they bench press X amount of pounds. We know all that stuff. Once again, as usual, my guy, Will McClay did it again. Great draft. Quality picks. Quality depth. You're gonna get a starter. You're gonna get a couple starters out this thing. You're gonna have a good chance some of these guys can be real ball players. Great job by Will McClay again. There ain't nothing new. He does it every year. The off season, other than free agency, where a lot of our people just get upset because we don't sign big name guys. But we already should know that Stephen Jones is not gonna do that. So we already know that. But when it comes to the draft and the Senior Bowl and scouting, that's where we smile in the off season. Will McClay and his people do a great job, not a good job, a great job at doing that. Will McClay is one of the best in the business at getting the talent. Look at all the Pro Bowls that our guys have made. Look at all these guys. Look at all the all-pros that have come since Will McClay joined the team. Look at all the Pro Bowl selections that have happened. Y'all know we lead that since, I believe, 2012, I believe. There's no other franchise that have more Pro Bowl players than us. So that all goes to the credit of Will McClay. It ain't Jerry Jones watching no film. It ain't Stephen Jones watching film. It's Will McClay and his people. They just okay and just go in the draft off the recommendation of Will McClay and his people. Jerry Jones don't know nothing about that. Jerry Jones ain't flying out watching game film, all these guys. He ain't doing all that. That's Will McClay. That's not the problem, y'all. The problem is what we're getting ready to go through now. And this is the reason why y'all don't need to get hyped. Number 4, and this is it. This is the reason y'all don't need to get hyped. Don't get hyped because I'm asking y'all the same question. Is Kellen Moore still our offensive coordinator? Oh, okay. Is Mike McCarthy still our head coach? See, it don't make no difference how fast Ezekiel Elliott running since y'all got hype over 22 miles an hour and all that kind of stuff. See, it don't make no difference if he don't get the ball, right? That's yeah. Is Kellen Moore still our offensive coordinator? Oh, okay. See, it don't make no difference if Dak Prescott is still throwing the ball 35 plus times a game. Is Kellen Moore still our offensive coordinator, y'all? Oh, okay. See, the problem is not the draft. That's where we get an edge. It's when the draft is over and it's time for rookie mini camps, OTAs, and then training camp. That's where the problem starts. Because we got the same coaches. Now, Dan Quinn does not fall into this category with me because I love Dan Quinn. I believe, as I done told y'all before, if we really gonna win this year, the defense is gonna have to play top 10 type defense this year. Because as long as Kellen Moore, see y'all getting hyped. See y'all got hyped. Y'all got hyped because we drafted Mr. Tyler Smith. And, first, well, you really didn't get hyped because y'all didn't know about him. But y'all got hyped because we got a guy who they said, okay, he's a tackle, but we found out that he can play guard. Then some of y'all watched his tape and y'all saw how physical he is. Y'all saw how he was running over folks. Y'all saw how he was pushing folks out the way, and you automatically put in your head, oh my God, he's better than Connor Williams already. Oh yeah, we're gonna be all right. Is Kellen Moore still y'all offense coordinator? I'm not, because the last time I checked, I still be looking at the press boxes every game, and I'm seeing Ezekiel Elliott only got 10 carries a game, 12 carries. Tony Pollard only got 3 carries and 4 carries. And both of them combined, you only ran the ball 16 times, and not because the games were blowouts. It's just that you let Dak either Dak changing it at the line or he calling it. Which one? It don't make no difference. All I'm going by is the bottom line. Kellen Moore's a finesse. This is why y'all got to calm down. How y'all getting hyped over a finesse offensive coordinator? He is not physical. You don't even put the word together. Physical and Kellen Moore. You don't even put that together. It almost sounds like night and day. Is he still our offensive coordinator, y'all? This is why I'm trying to tell y'all to calm down. We had Zach Martin. We had Travis Frederick. We had Tyron Smith. All of them were all pros. And Dak still was throwing the ball 30 plus times a game. Hello. You had just last year. You just had last year. You had Amari Cooper, a man who demands a double team. You had CeeDee Lamb. Then you had Gallup. And then you look at the press box, since he like to throw the ball so much. Then you look at the press box, you see Amari Cooper only had about 4 catches, 3 catches. CeeDee Lamb, 4 catches. Gallup, 3 catches. Dalton Schultz, 7 catches. Hey, man. Is Kellen Moore still our offensive coordinator? Why y'all hype? What y'all hype for? Because we got a line before. We ain't running the ball. You gonna have to, look, he gonna have to show me. Now, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all stay optimistic. I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna let y'all have your hope. He's gonna have to show me that the running game is paramount. He's gonna have to show me that the running game is the bread and butter of this team. He gonna have to show me. I'm not falling for it. I don't care if they drafted 3-4 guys in the first 4 rounds, linemen. Until I see it, I'm not getting the hype about nothing concerning the offense. The truth be told, we are not better than we were last year. We are not. We're not. I don't care nothing about James Washington. I don't even care about you guy who y'all going crazy over, Mr. Tolbert. I don't care. I don't care. We still asking the question, is CD or number one? Can CD demand a double team? See, I got too many question marks. Huh? Why y'all hype? That's really all I came to tell y'all tonight. I mean, this afternoon. That's all I came to tell y'all. Calm down. Kellen Moore is still your offensive coordinator. Mike McCarthy is still your head coach. That same Coach McCarthy who don't have no power, and he got the same crew. Now all of a sudden, y'all really believe Mike McCarthy gonna have power over Kellen Moore's offense? Are you crazy? They trying to keep Kellen Moore happy. That's who they want to be the eventual head coach. They ain't worried about Mike McCarthy. He just like what they ain't saying it. But y'all know what time it is. He's just like Wade Phillips was when Jason Garrett was there. Y'all remember that. They just not gonna make the same mistake like they made back then. Y'all remember they named Jason Garrett the coach in waiting? Y'all remember that? The head coach in waiting, gave him $5 million a year. Wade Phillips just there. I mean, come on. It was a dead man walking. McCarthy is a dead man walking. That's why the boy ain't never went nowhere. That's why Kellen Moore ain't went to Boise State. That's why he get these interviews. That's why he ain't accepted the job, because somebody done told him up there, you're going to be the future head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Huh? Yeah, y'all look at it. I'm sorry if y'all want optimism. Y'all need to go talk to my guys, or my brothers. If y'all can go catch some optimism, I'm gonna give it to you like I see it. He is not. Huh? Coach McCarthy is just on limited time. He's on limited time, y'all. Let the Cowboys start off slow. Watch what happens. All right? Yeah, watch. You think he'll show out if he think this is it? What power do he have, Wendy? He can't call no plays. He can't mess with Kellen Moore's offense. He just sit there and be had like these headphones like I got on right now. That's all you see McCarthy do. Every time you see that, he got this sheet right here. He ain't calling nothing. The only thing that he calls is if we going on for fourth down. That's it. Or punt the ball. He ain't telling Dan Quinn nothing about defense. I mean, I'm serious. What is he telling Dan Quinn? Nothing. And he ain't telling Kellen Moore nothing. That's Kellen Moore's offense. He told on himself. Y'all remember last year, what did Coach McCarthy say? The one that installs the game plan should be the one that will be calling the plays. Okay, if that is the case, then guess what? Coach McCarthy ain't doing nothing because Kellen Moore's installing the game plan. Kellen Moore is the one that's calling the plays. The only one that calls plays other than Kellen Moore is Dak Prescott when he get to the line and he make the adjustments or he calls an audible. That is all. I don't care nothing about the team meetings before where they can, everybody got eyes. Okay, we should be able to run the ball here. We should be able to take advantage of this cornerback and all that. That's fine and dandy when you get all the input. That's cool. I get all that, and you need that. But make no mistake about it. Them guys are silent as a mouse when it comes to Sunday or Monday night or Thursday. There's Kellen Moore's show. It is not nobody else's show. They sit there. Coach McCarthy got a play sheet. What you got a play sheet for? What you went for what? What? You ain't called no play. But you just want to see the play and read the play? Look, Coach McCarthy got to look. Do he even know the playbook? How about that? Do Coach McCarthy know Kellen Moore playbook? Do do he even know it? He ain't calling nothing. Y'all don't want to tell the truth. I'm just here to tell you. Why y'all hype when nothing really has changed? How about that? Dan Quinn is not even in this conversation. His arrow is going up. His defenses are getting better. His defense this year, I'm suspecting, is going to even get better this year. He's not even in this conversation. They're going to let Dak throw that ball around, man. We're going to be still having the same questions that we didn't have in the last 2-3 years. We still going to be saying we need to run the ball. We done said the last 2 y'all. I don't know why y'all getting hyped. I don't care who y'all draft. I don't care who we draft on offensive line. I don't know why y'all getting hyped. What does the record show about Kellen Moore? He is not physical. He is finesse. He does not run the ball. Why? What y'all think would happen? He gonna get he done had a conniption or something that all of a sudden he done changed and all of a sudden now he run the ball like the 85 Bears or somebody. I mean, come on, man. Y'all need to calm down. I'm sorry to do this to you, but I had to tell you the truth. Once y'all think about it, I don't know why. I'm not falling for it. Now, let me throw this in because I didn't. Folks was on here first, not in the left. They Cowboy fan didn't want to hear that, so they left. But I'm grateful for y'all. Just kind of stayed with me. Thankful. I'm back, y'all. I told y'all I'm coming. Yeah, I come with the truth. Now, there is one thing that I do love. I know that sound crazy. Because some of y'all saying, my God, Bishop, well, is there anything that you like about this? Yes, I do. I love the competition that's about to go down in the defensive tackle position. I love it. Okay? I love it. Good Lord, I love it. Now, we let go of Urban. Most of you know he signed with Baltimore. We didn't let him go. He was a free agent. He signed with Baltimore. We really didn't know what he could do anyway. He was hurt for the majority of the year. He's a good one tech, no doubt, but he's gone now, which is the reason why the name. That's Bruce. That's why I kept it. That's why. What's up, Keith? I see you. That's why I left your comment up there, Keith, Bruce. John Ridgeway kind of enters the picture. Younger, probably stronger, huge, big dude, solid. All right. Now, everybody don't forget about Bohanna. Quentin Bohanna from Memphis, but played at the University of Kentucky. Y'all know how big he is. You put Ridgeway and Bohanna there for whatever, goal line, if you know it's a running play coming, you put them two big boys there because this is a problem that we've always had, or we always complained about, saying we ain't had nobody that can stop the run in the middle. But we got two big boys there now. Two. Add that with Gallimore. Add that with Hill. Add OC there as well. Add Watkins there. Good Lord. Good. I mean, did y'all just hear all the names I just called out? All defensive tackle finna be on fire at training camp. I'm excited about that. Boy, I love Ridgeway already because he got an attitude problem. He think he the man already. Y'all seen John Ridgeway? Walking around with 2 earrings in his ear. Like he got swag. You know what I'm saying? Let's do his interview. He got, just smooth. Call him the vanilla gorilla. That's what they call him. Like he's smooth, got an attitude, swag already. Told Jerry Jones, hey, you come on run with me. We're going to win the Super Bowl. He come in talking. I love it. I love it. Bohanna come in. I know how he from right here in Memphis. So, you know, hey, I'm telling you, I know what he all about. Went right here to Cordova High School. I know what he look. I know what Bohanna finna do. Then you throw in Gallimore. Hill played well. OC. Oh, defensive tackle this year. Let me tell y'all. Defensive tackle? Oh my God. Carlos Watkins? Oh. You talking about depth? Oh yes. I'm feeling this year. I think we finally got, since Ridgeway is there. And if you ain't watched John Ridgeway tape, I ain't talking about, you know, the little highlight tape. You need to go watch Ridgeway. Ridgeway can flat out play. I like him. I really do like him. I know what Bohanna can do. Y'all already know what Gallimore and Hill and Carlos Watkins, as quiet as kept, had a pretty solid year last year. Oh, defensive tackle this year, if it'll be right. I like that. Just praying to God they can stay healthy. Huh? Exactly. That defensive tackle room is gonna be nice this year. It ain't been too many years we can say that. Okay? It ain't been too many years that we can say that. I'm feeling the defensive tackle room. And what will that do, y'all? Y'all, if you're football, if you played the game, I got Coach Price in here, you know you coach the game, or if you just have good football knowledge, you know that if those guys can keep them linebackers clean, oh my goodness. See, what we don't know about Cox is we know he got the speed. We know that. And I'm going to put a little concrete on and say that he's physical. I've seen it. Okay? He's violent, actually. But don't just two. I ain't even count Vander because, you know, when it comes to Leighton, you know, he's fragile as glass. You know, it's just a matter of time. I'm convinced, y'all. I'm sorry. I hope he proves me wrong, but you know, he's just a ticking time bomb to be hurt at any moment. If the air blow too hard, he'll be out 6 games. Yeah. If you go to the mailbox and the wind is blowing in Texas, if the wind blowing too hard, he gonna fall down and they gonna say he out for 6 games. That's how fragile he is. The air can mess him up. I'm serious, y'all. Sean Lee 2.0. That's him. Okay? That's why I'm loving the D, because I ain't bringing up Michael Parsons. I mean, good God. If you leave him free and let him just start roaming, the man gonna have about 13, 14 tackles next year per game. He will be my fantasy linebacker next year. Yeah. Michael Parsons. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. If they can keep him clean, if they can keep our linebackers clean, they're going to hunt. They're going to hunt well. Yeah. Oh, ain't no doubt about it. I'm feeling the defensive tackles. I'm feeling the defensive tackles. I'm almost saying I ain't concerned other than hopefully they can stay healthy. That's the only thing I'm hoping for. Huh? Well, Cade, Cade says talking about Dak Prescott. I ain't saying nothing about that because, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Nothing, because it's really it's unfair to give him heightened expectations when the team actually got worse wide receiver wise. I mean, seriously. CD Lamb is going to be the wild card. I'll give you that. CD Lamb will be the wild card. If he can do what everybody think he can do, then we may have to revisit this conversation. But if CD ain't nothing but a slightly upgrade type possession receiver, we ain't talking about nothing. You just gonna have a team full of possession type receivers, which you can win, but you ain't gonna be explosive. You know, CD is gonna be the big what if. That's Tolbert is good, you know. Okay, I don't even want to talk about the offense because I have to start talking about Kellen Moore again, and that ticks me off because I know who my offensive coordinator is. So I'm not hyped about it. I'm not hyped about nothing on offense. I believe they're gonna move the ball. I believe they still have the ability to be a top 10 offense. They just won't be a number 1 offense. That's what I'll say about that. I do believe they'll be a top 10 offense. They just won't be a number 1. We're not better than what we were last year. I refuse to believe that. Let CD Lamb go completely cuckoo. Now, if he do that, then I'll be the first to get on here and say, hey, I was wrong. I'll say that. But I'm excited about the defense, y'all. Now, we can get hype about that, the defensive tackle room. We can get hype about that. Everything else, I don't know what y'all hype about, all right? That's all I got to say, y'all. Now, before I open up the lines, and I know Coach gonna come on here in a minute. I already know that. Let me say this, and then I'll get out y'all way. During the process of my mother passing away, a blessing happened. Here it is. I wrote a book. Yeah. I wrote a book. My book is out now. Coach Price, I got you this morning. I saw you hit me up. This is a book. Most of you know that I'm assistant pastor. This is my book, 60 Days of Reflections. My mother was able to write the foreword maybe a couple weeks before she really started going downward, so it's really special to me. This is my book that I wrote. Put it in there. If you want a copy of it, let me give you this real quick, and then I'm gonna open up the lines. You can do this. You can send the cash out of $22. $22 to that. $sign Doug Brooks 2. $sign Doug Brooks 2. Or you can go to PayPal, and the PayPal address is simply this: thebigtimeshow3@gmail.com. That's all you got to do to go to PayPal if you want to pay that way. Again, $22 on whatever you use, Cash App or PayPal. Please put in your address so that I can mail it to you. I have to print these books off as I order them at the publishing company, and then I will order it to you. Not order it to you, mail it to you as soon as the book has been printed. Again, if you want a book, I promise you it'll help you. This is some reflections, kind of like little daily devotionals coming from more of a practical type way. I'm not preaching in this. I'm just giving a thought, trying to help people think from the perspective of we're going to have circumstances come in our life. Okay, we have to deal with them. But just because the circumstances are here does not mean that the circumstance or trouble have to have you. You still have your mind, you still have your thought, you still have the power to have positive thoughts in your head. So if you're interested, 60 Days of Reflection, the book is called Seeking Clearer Thoughts. Seeking Clearer Thoughts. Also, it just happened Thursday or Friday. This will really make it. If you don't want to do the other ones that way, you can go to Walmart now online. Walmart online. You can order my book online at Walmart now. And that's incredible. My book is in Walmart. Yeah. You can order it there. Go to Walmart again. Seeking Clearer Thoughts. Seeking Clearer Thoughts is the name of it. 60 Days of Reflection, or just type my name in. Something gonna pop up. Douglas L. Brooks Jr. All right. there's my plug for my book. If you're interested, you can do that. Hope that if you do, hope that it'll bless you. All right. Smoke, I see you done slipped. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Smoke. I guess I need to put that down there in the comment section on Podbean. Let me go ahead and get this in, and then I'm gonna let you guys talk for a minute. Hold on. Days of reflection.
960-3584.
Okay, somebody already called me. It look like Coach.
Call from
Coach Mob is back.
Coach
to accept,
Mob.
press 1. To send a voice.
Yeah, buddy. My coach is here. Turn your phone down, Coach.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm good. The phone line. Let me put the phone line up for everybody. Coach got my line in his phone, so he gonna get in there. Let me put it down there. There's the call in line right there on your screen. What's up, Coach, man? It's good to hear your voice again, man.
Man, it's good to have you back, Big Show. It's good to have you back, man. Good to have you back, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And you know something? I got 3 things I got to unpack with you, man. I'm kind of sad of not being excited about this season, man. You gotta have hope. Hope stars everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna ask you.
You gotta have some hope.
Let me ask you, Coach. Is Kellen Moore your offensive coordinator?
That's one of the things I gotta unpack, man. You know something? They had a little interview when they were doing mini camp, and you know, every time Dan Quinn talks, you know, my ears perk up because the things he talks about evaluating his players and using their best skill set to be productive. You know, when he talks, I really listen. When McCarthy talks, I really don't listen because it's just a bunch of jibber jabber seems like. And Kellen Moore talks like a guy that's from high school. He really don't. He just only seems like he really gets involved with his players or doing those things. But they asked Quinn at the end of his interview, where did he get this philosophy of evaluating players and using their skill set? And then he talked about the Seattle coaches, his coaches, his mentors, that was professional NFL coaches that was, at his time he has worked in the NFL, that he's gotten picked up these things from. Mm-hmm. Big Show, you're a pastor, right?
Yes, sir.
To become a pastor, you had to have mentorship.
Yep.
You just didn't step into the pulpit without having any type of mentorship to say, well, I know how to, be an associate pastor or a pastor of a church. Mm-hmm. You need mentorship to teach you the ropes. You learn things from your mentors. Not saying that you're going to be exactly like them, but you learn techniques. You learn from their experience. Mm-hmm. You learn how to put things together. You learn how to navigate situations. You learn how situations have been different because you're working through their experience. Kellen Moore has not had any NFL mentorship. He stepped off the field into a job as a quarterback coach, and then the next year he stepped into being an offensive coordinator.
I'm gonna have to push back on you on that one, Coach.
So he doesn't know.
Well, I'm gonna have to push back on you. There's such thing as good mentorship, and then there's bad mentorship. He had a mentor, but that was Scott Linehan. But I ain't gonna just talk about him because he's the same way as Kellen Moore. That's where he learned from. Throwing the ball nonstop. That's where he learned. That's it. That's all he learned.
He learned this from Scott Linehan. Mm-hmm. He played years under Scott Linehan.
There you go.
He only coached under Scott Linehan, I think, 1 year as a quarterback coach. But he didn't play under a coach and then learn the mentorship as a coach. Mm-hmm. Is 2 different things because you're not in the coaches meeting. Mm-hmm. You're not evaluating. When you're playing, you're not evaluating
Good point.
everybody.
Good point.
You're not evaluating everybody. You're not coaching the coaches.
Mm-hmm. I was speaking
You
just
know,
from.
when-
I was just speaking from. He got his offensive philosophy
That's right.
from him.
But he doesn't know. Yeah, but he don't know no way out. He doesn't know any. He don't know any counter moves to get to spot things. He don't know about adversity, about what makes you. He doesn't. As I always been saying for the longest, how to control a football game, how to control the tempo of a football game, how to know if you have to be physical. Does he know about coaching? Great offensive coordinators have had history of being position coaches, not just a quarterback coach, a position coach, so they understand the positions that's part of their offense. He doesn't have that experience, so when it gets tight in tight situations in big games, when the pressure is on, he doesn't know how to correct things. He's just looking at that playbook and just throwing out plays, but he's not putting the plays in a coordinator's way to be able to get what he wants. Yeah. His philosophy is to aggressively take what the defense gives you. That's 101. You know, everybody can take what the defense gives you, but a great coordinators know how to take what the defense gives you, but they know how to move their players and use the skill set of their players to get whatever they want.
Yeah. He ain't in their first base with their coach.
Yeah, he doesn't have that mentorship, and you're right, McCarthy. I don't think McCarthy is that guy, because yes, if he had a really coach that would come, listen, McCarthy's not that guy, and I cannot say, well, Jerry does not let McCarthy them have that control. Man, if you're a head coach and you come in there and take this job, I'm not going to get fired or run out of town because the owners tell me I can't control one of my assistant coaches, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be fired. You might well go ahead and fire me because I'm going to take control. They're going to need me to go down with the ship, and you still going to fire me. Mm-hmm. That shows that I have a lack of gumption in myself.
Yeah.
We're going to have some knockdown, drag-out fights about if I need to get this coach in line.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the passing thing, I think that's a lot of Mike McCarthy also. Because check his history. It's the same history with Green Bay.
Oh, yeah.
They run the ball twice as much now since McCarthy left than they ran ever when he was there.
Yeah.
So, but that's the first thing I done say. And then I had to do the pushback on you about these undrafted free agents. 35% of the rosters in the NFL are with undrafted free agents. Mm-hmm. Because the NFL has made the draft so big, we focus on draft picks, where we look at a lot of guys that were drafted later and later rounds. If you look at some of our defensive players, a lot of these guys may not be undrafted free agents, but they were drafted in later rounds. And the Cowboys have been very good at drafting with undrafted free agents, from Barry Church to Jeff Heath to Terrence Steele to Tony Romo, and you have Luke Gifford, who's been on the team for a while as an undrafted free agent. Mm-hmm. So they have had good success of getting these guys and making teams. Mm-hmm. But the undrafted free agent season this year is a totally different animal than it has been in the past. There was 2 times as many guys out eligible for the draft based off of this COVID-19. Mm-hmm. So there was not enough draft picks to draft guys that should have been drafted. Mm-hmm. So this free agent, this you will see a multitude across the NFL of undrafted free agents not only making teams, but starting because they supposed to have been drafted, because the pool of draftees was doubled this year.
Yeah.
Because people was taking that extra year, didn't come out during the COVID year, took that extra year. So there was a surplus of players So the undrafted free agent market was even better because a lot of these guys that were picked up should have been drafted, but they couldn't fit in the 240 some guys they drafted.
Let me fast forward this conversation in your pushback. And you are absolutely right as far as I'm concerned. But when it comes to us, what you're getting ready to say, and I already know where you're going, it don't even apply. And here's the reason why, Coach. Here's the reason why.
Okay.
Check me out. Because the Cowboys have a disease that's been in position for the last 10 years or so. And that is called loyalty. They have never put the best guys on the field because they were either loyal to a player or they were loyal to a draft pick. Connor Williams is the perfect example. You had guys that were better than him, but because you were loyal to that second round draft pick, you kept him in the game when you knew that there were guys that you could either get or you had guys on the roster that you could have already put in there. Since we love flex so much, you could have flexed somebody and put him in. You could have went and put Lyle Collins at guard. That ain't what he say. Put him at guard and you ain't playing at all. We could have done that. Jason Witten was another one. You knew he was on the decline. And you knew that we had guys that were more of a threat than he was. But because you're loyal to the player, you're going to go ahead and let him just dictate how many times somebody else get up on the field. When you knew you could have had a threat at tight end. Rico Gathers got I like Rico. I ain't saying he's supposed to start over him by no means, but Jason Witt didn't like him. You had Bennett there, who known for saying Jason Witt, he shot him down. He was gone. I mean, loyalty is the killer, one of the silent killers of the Dallas Cowboys. We didn't put our best 5 linemen out there last year. We didn't put our best 5 out there. You left Terrence Steele on the bench for a couple games, just called Lyle Collins showed back up. When you knew he wasn't right, you knew that Terrence Steele was playing out of his mind. Loyalty kills us. So, again, you're right, Coach. I already know where you're going with it. That might work in other organizations, but the record shows in our organization, we too loyal. That's all I'm gonna say.
But this is where I disagree, because I think if you look at our undrafted free agents, you have to look at 2 areas that they really focus on, or 3 areas that they really focus on with these undrafted free agents. Mm-hmm. One was secondary, the second was receiver, and the third one was 4 areas. The third one was linebacker, and the fourth one, interior offensive line. Mm-hmm. In all 3 of those areas, you're talking about guys that they're about in positions that they're about to jump off the boat on. Mm-hmm. They're going to jump off the boat in the next year off of 3 of our secondary people, but they're in their last years of their contract. Jordan Lewis, probably Anthony Brown, and definitely Donovan Wilson. Mm-hmm. They're going to jump off the boat in their linebacker position because only LVE and Luke Gifford are signed to 1-year contract, which leaves the linebacker group totally bare. And as you know, our receiver core with Noah Brown and maybe Cindy Hoko, you are really decimated there after this year.
Yeah.
And your interior line with Connor McGovern, probably in his free agent year, probably not going to bring him back. So those areas are open areas for some of these guys to make this football team. Now, that's where I think they're changing the guard in this, because every roster changes probably 10% to 15% every year on the bottom half. Now, I'm excited. I have done some work on some of these undrafted free agents and looking at them, and there are 3 or 4 of these guys that I probably think I know will probably make this team, mm-hmm. and probably will be impacted because these guys should have been drafted. And I think this is the first year that they put a ranking on these undrafted free agents because of the fact there were so many players out there that they had some of these guys that was probably ranked in a draftable position.
Mm-hmm.
I have to push back with you on the Lyle Collins thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons Lyle Collins is not in Dallas is because Lyle Collins was not going to play guard. He didn't want to play guard anymore.
Exactly.
Because I don't believe that was not a subject of conversation, but I think that was a subject of conversation that he had pushback on, because now he's in Cincinnati and he's not even playing right tackle. He's going to be the Cincinnati starting left tackle. Mm-hmm. So that proved to me, without a shadow of a doubt, that he felt that he was a tackle in this league and he wasn't going back to guard.
Of course.
So if you wasn't going to go back to guard, you really tie our hands up if you're not going to be happy at playing guard.
Yeah.
And we have Terrence Steele there that's just as productive and less money, you got to go.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
So,
I agree.
So,
he made it perfectly. He didn't want to play guard. Even if it was a thought. Even if it was a thought. The thought got shot down quick.
He pushed himself out of there.
Yeah.
And that, but there's this team with Dan Quinn, I really do believe that the changing of the guard of this defense with speed and younger players, they're trying to set a mentality in this team where we look at this Cowboy team, there is none of these guys that was there 3 years ago. I think on the defense, you may have one guy, these two guys, LVE and D. Lawrence, Donovan Wilson, maybe, and the guys I talked about was going to be gone. You're talking about, if you go back 3 years, this total defense is going to be totally different.
Oh, yeah.
So, and they're changing the offense out in the same manner. But I do get back to what you were saying, Big Show. I really understand what you're talking about with Mike McCarthy and with Kellen Moore. It's very hard to get his mentorship now. And yes, we're going to have to depend on this defense with a second year of Dan Quinn and this defense really playing together for that second year, and a lot of these guys in their third and second year to improve, which I really do think they're going to improve. I think we got enough players, like you were saying, with the defensive tackle in the whole defensive line group.
Oh, yeah.
That is enough players that plays well that you don't have to worry about anybody not saying that they're hurt, or somebody saying they're hurt, or somebody trying to take a time off or take a rest or not giving 100%, because there's enough dogs on that line that you have to stay hungry, play in and play out, or you'll find yourself so far on the bench that you will never play.
You'll never breathe. No doubt about it.
So,
I agree.
But I really think there's going to be some free agents of guys, and I'm going to let you go on this, but I'm going to give you some names. Story Jackson, linebacker out of Liberty. Mm-hmm. The Florida A&M safety, I really do think he got a good chance of making the team because they gave him some guaranteed money already up front. I think
they like him.
Almost.
They like him.
Story Jackson, the linebacker out of Texas A&M. The reason I say these linebackers because now this is where you might be right, Big Show, and this is what I want to find out. And this is going to tell me where we at as a Cowboy team. I believe, knowing football like I do, that the grass is going to show that these linebackers that's in camp are going to play better than LVE and Lou Gifford.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to pull the trigger?
There you go. Are you going to be
because
low?
Getting rid of them on 1-year contracts is not going to be no cap hit. And if they pull the trigger and if they sign Anthony Barr, which it may be a possibility, or Kitchenson, clear the rest of the linebacker room. Keep. If you sign Barr, keep Barr, Parsons, Cox. And just fill the rest of the next 3 linebacker room with these guys and let these guys compete because they'll be able to fill the spots.
Like it. I like it.
But are they going to pull the trigger on that? And that way you'll see how far they have come or where they're trying to go, because that would be a cheaper move to do it that way. But are they really worried about cheaper move, or are they worried about their complexion for the connection?
Or are they just gonna be loyal? Or they just gonna be loyal to LVE?
Yeah, because you can pull the trigger on LVE and Luke Gifford, because if I got two young guys that is playing, if the play is the same, they're gonna be cheaper. Their upside is gonna be more.
Gotcha.
They're gonna be more athletic, because all these guys they brought in linebacker more athletic.
No doubt. I appreciate you, Coach.
So,
I'm back.
Man, good to have you back, man.
I'll be back Monday at 7 o'clock. We're gonna do it again.
All right, my brother.
All right, appreciate you, Coach. All right, y'all. I got time for maybe one more. Come on, call in. I know I let Coach go ahead and say he got plenty of knowledge, and I love to hear what he have to say. Plus, he ain't scared to push back on me, which is what I love. I love that, actually. He knows what he's doing. All right. Y'all, come on, real quick. Come on, somebody. I saw my partner West Coast came in real quick. West Coast came in the building. I don't know if he's still here or not, but appreciate you, West Coast. Bruce say true. They're still great talent that didn't get drafted this year. That's true. The draft was not really a superstar laden type draft. It was a bunch of real good football players in there. It was. And a lot of the guys that were not drafted, whether it was because of medical or maybe some type of, incident and all that kind of stuff. You know how the NFL is. They want you to be angels coming in. You know how they go. But there really are some real good players, and coaches, right? There are going to be some guys this year that probably will make the team. Well, I'm saying make a lot of teams. Let me put it that way. Make a whole lot of teams. But I just, until I see it on the Dallas Cowboys, that's when I change the story. I know that they are loyal to certain people and loyal to, so they try to prove that they are right. So they'll stick with a Connor Williams. They'll stick with a LVE just to try to prove everybody wrong. Like we were right. I told you. And yet your team's getting worse and worse by the year. That's what happened with Connor Williams. They were loyal to that second round pick. We drafted in the second round. We're loyal. We're gonna make $1 out of 15 cents with him. He gonna catch on. He kept getting worse every year. But they were loyal to it. Could have signed a free agent. Could have got somebody off the bench and would have been better and all that kind of stuff. No. We're too loyal to certain people and draft picks. And loyal to the money. If you getting paid like that, you got to play. That's I hate to say it, but that's what happened with Zeke Elliott. They were loyal to the money. Tony Pollard supposed to got the ball a whole lot more. The man was hurt. Zeke Elliott was hurt. You running a back that's hurt with a guy that's ready to rock and roll back there. I ain't say he's supposed to start though, but certainly he's supposed to got the ball more than 3 or 4 times a game. Yeah, help me somebody. Come on now. That's being loyal. That's being loyal, too loyal, to the detriment of your team. No doubt about that. All right, y'all ain't calling, so I'm gonna get on down. I have to be somewhere in a little bit. I got to go. All right. I will see you guys Monday. I'm back. Monday, 7 p.m. Monday night at 7 p.m. My nephew, who I promised y'all is coming. I gotta clear that up with him. The senior wide receiver from Vanderbilt University, my nephew Devin Body Jr. Y'all go look him up. He will be starting this year for Vanderbilt in the SEC. He has a chance. play on Sundays. Man, I'll be happy. I'm putting it out there now. I told him if he got drafted by the San Francisco 49ers, I ain't coming. I don't care. If he get drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers, I ain't coming. I wish I would buy a Pittsburgh Steeler or San Francisco 49er jersey with his name. I wouldn't. I don't even know how to live with myself if I had to do that. I don't want to go to San Francisco. I want to go to Dallas. Anywhere but them two teams. Well, let me take it back. I forgot. If he get drafted by anybody in the NFC East other than Cowboys, I'm gonna have a hard time. So there's about 5 teams that no. But I'm gonna bring him here and before his season gets started because they getting ready to crank up at Vanderbilt this year and talk about see what he done improved on and see if he done got bigger. See if he ready. See, I'm gonna let see him talk. I ain't talking to him as his uncle. I'm gonna talk to him like I'm badgering him. Yeah, I want to see the dog in him. That's how he was raised. See, I know that one. That's my nephew. So we're gonna talk to him and see where he at. See if he ready to rock. All right. In the meantime, y'all go look him up, Devin Body Jr. And again, rewind and look. Our book is out now. Some of you guys have asked about it. There it is. The information is in there. Cash App, $Dubbricks2, or the Big Time Show 3 at gmail.com is the way you can order. Or you can go to Walmart online. Go to Walmart online and order the book. It's just that simple. All right. I will see you guys on Monday at 7 p.m. I'm back, y'all. Thank y'all for praying for me. Thank you for, again, holding me up in prayer and inboxes and texts and praying for my sister and the rest of my family. I appreciate all you guys. We gonna make it. My mother we did a homegoing celebration on last week. So it's still fresh, it's still fresh, but we're gonna make it. All right. I thank you guys for loaning me this time for a little therapy for myself. I needed y'all today. And y'all came on through. So we had a good time here. Y'all look. Can y'all calm down? That's my final message tonight. Can y'all calm down? Look, stop it. Stop going crazy because Zeke Elliott is running against the air. And he ran up to 22 miles an hour. Will y'all stop it? Look, that don't mean nothing. All they tell me is that his knee is fixed now. His knee is pretty much good now. I don't look. Stop it. I saw that before. I saw that last year. I saw the videos last year was showing him running, hollering and screaming. I saw all that last year. I'm not getting hype over that. Y'all calm down, man. Please. Lower your expectations. Is Kellen Moore still y'all offensive coordinator? Huh? Will y'all calm down? Okay. Calm down. Okay. All right. All right. We'll talk again on Monday. I'm out of here. I got to go. See y'all Monday at 7 p.m. for the one and only, the Big Time Show. Put your hands together. I need to see the clap emojis as I listen to it with y'all. Everybody, let's go. We out of here. Yeah.